So this is one of my favorite spring ponds in the Worcester Highlands. Full of turtles. More painted turtles in this lake than any I know. And I'm just chucking a spinnerbait, a little bit here, a little bit there, banging it around, looking for action. I brought the fly pole today to investigate. This time of the year I drop down to a 1/4 ounce spinnerbait. I mean, I'll use it in the summer too sometimes, but I feel like it's the best bait to use in the spring, the best size. And what I like to do with the spinnerbait at this time of the year, rather than burn it, I slow roll it and walk it. You're basically looking to excite somebody. Now this is a pond that is filled with peat. It was an old swamp, and if you look you can see a stone wall running down right under the pond and across. It shows us that this was a raised pond, or is a raised pond. At one point this was a merino sheep pasturage, and those babies were enjoying this swampy pasture. Sure, always had nice green grass, but those sheep were out here. And interestingly, the pond was raised. They built a dam, I think they raised it maybe 6-7 feet and flooded the pasture. These bog islands are often floating there. They've basically come to rest on a stump or something. They're basically chunks of peat moss that breaks off the bottom because methane builds up and rips it right off. And then the island comes to rest, and pretty quickly the island ends up growing its own little garden of colonizing plants, creates its own little ecosystem. It's kind of cool. Yep, that mother goose is sitting right there on her eggs. She's definitely on eggs because she's crouching down on them, giving them her body warmth. Those babies are going to be way ahead of the western geese. They're not on there. The ones up in the Berkshires aren't on their nest yet. There's a better view of her sitting on her bog island. That island wasn't here last year. That island popped up this summer at some time, or broke off. Could have broke off from a different spot, but it's brand new. Oh, there's a turtle that was under the water. Look at that little turtle right there on the log. And there's another one right there. Look at that guy right there. Can you believe that guy? He's just sitting there. What a climb. Who knew? Turtles in this lake are gymnastical. We got a bunch of little guys. There we go. We got somebody here. Who do we got? Is it a largemouth, or are we looking at a... Oh, it's a big pumpkin seed. Oh, baby. Look at him. Oh, yeah. Back in the water he goes. He didn't hesitate. He just belted that. He was there to feed. Here's another one. Let's see what we got here. There we go. What do we got here? Crappie? Perch? It's a perch. No, is it a largemouth? It's a little largemouth, yes. Oh, yes. So you always want to pop beaver houses, active or not. There we go. What do we got here? Oh, pickerel. Yes. He's no fool. I'm a fool for catching him though. Chain pickerel. A very slimy little slime dart here. You can see the black mark in his eye. See that? One of the identifying characteristics, and then the chain markings. He's back in the water. Now, because this is a south-facing bay, you can see the pads are up all over, and I like that. Starting to come up. They're not up. They're emerging though. Big brook comes in on the other side of the bay here. That brook generally always has action. There's always action there. That's a fish right there. I don't know what this is, but that's a fish. He hit it and he just took drag. Wow, I don't know what this is. That is a hog though, whatever it is. He just crushed it. I have never had a fish in fresh water do what this guy just did. Maybe my drag is set really loose, I don't know. There's a lot of pads here though. I gotta get this guy back my way. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a big largemouth is what this is. Man, did he kill that? Holy cow. Hooked on the outside of the face. Did he get him in here? Tough, tough, tough. All right, look at that hog. That is a pig. Look where it hooked him. Wow, nice 4 or 5. Look at the size of his head. Well, sometimes it's worth going somewhere, right? Did I get a shot of this guy? Put him right back in the water, and away he goes. That was a hog. Wow. he absolutely almost tore the pole out of my hands. Now, with that said, there's why I use the spinnerbait at this time of the year. He's always using a spinnerbait. Well, it works. Okay, now I am going to snap it off. See what I just did? Snapped it off, come up 10 inches, tie a knot, snap it off again. Now I'm going to retie. Ooh. See all the emergent pads in here, which is telling us the water is much warmer, and these guys are therefore more active. There we go. What do we got here? He hit it on impact. He's cold. He's cold. They're nice and chubby. Look at that. It's like a chartreuse mousefly. I should have brought some mouseflies. I didn't even think about it. Hauled it right into a tree. I gotta sink this thing. It's time to make it work right. There we go. Time to make it work right. What are we looking at here? It just totally shocked me. He shocked me. Oh, he's going around the pad. I can see him. Oh, yeah. Oh, what is he? I gotta get over there and investigate. Oh, there he comes. There he comes. There he comes. Oh, it's a pickerel. This is so funny. Oh, yeah, he's a pickerel. A pickerel, by nature, cannot resist chartreuse. Look at that. Oh, yeah. He couldn't help himself, could he? Oh, no, I got slimed. You can probably hear the big seasonal stream that's coming in right here. It doesn't run strong all year, but in the spring it really does come in hard, especially if there's a little bit of rain and in a normal snowmelt. And that means there's a lot of oxygen in this little bay. There we got one right here. Again, we don't know what we're looking at. Probably a largemouth. Bigger than the last one, but smaller than the... Oh, yeah. Nice chunky guy. A butte. Throw it over here. The thing you don't want to do. There we go. The thing you don't want to do when you're in an area that you know holds fish is skunk the area, like this guy's trying to do right now. Another nice size fish. I gotta get out of here before I skunk the area. Might have already done it. So I'm prospecting in the center now. Now this is where that guy was. Bigger fish. 5-6 pounds maybe. I think I undercalled it. I called it a 4, and then I'm thinking, no, that's not a 4. Okay, we'll get it right in by the shore here. Here we go. Like I thought, you know, you're going to have, this could be a pickerel. You're going to have warmer water. Now it's a bass. And that warmer water will make them more active. The kind of fish you want to get off at the boat, but he doesn't. Yes. Now he was really aggressive, so that warmer water for him is making a difference. Let's pitch a couple more on the shore here. Hit it. Pickerel, I think. Yes, he's a pickerel. When you were fishing a kayak, remember the 6-foot rule. Always leave 6 foot of line out. Then you can just reach down and grab the line. Whoa! He tries to skewer me with his jaws, with his mighty jaws. Okay. Hello. I gotta de-slime. Now in the springtime, a typical go-to bait is a jerk bait. And if I hadn't had this strong wind, I would have gone up to the north end of the lake and jerk baited. But my number 2 lure in the spring is a spinnerbait. Reeled like I'm doing, just walked. Because of the wind, I got to go into my shallow water where I'm not going to throw the jerk bait. So I'm banging the shore here, the sunny shore, the eastern shore, which is now getting bathed in declining sunlight on a 60-degree day. Oh! In April. And this guy hit it. Feels like a pickerel. hit it strange. Could be a bass. Could be a decent, no, not a big bass. I thought it was bigger. If it was a bass, it did one of those hit it on the way in kind of things. Picked it up coming toward me. So the warmer water over here, as a result of the sunlight, pays off with another bass. Varying speeds is a good thing to do with a spinnerbait. So if you're reeling it slow all the time, right, on a cast, you're going like this, you're feeling the bottom. Every once in a while, pick it up, pick the speed up a little bit. That's never a bad idea. Erratic, it makes it look, oh, as I did that, I just got a bang and missed him. Okay, you know what? We had a nice day here. We got 6 bass, 2, 3 pickerel, a pumpkin seed. I didn't really get into the crappie like I thought I was going to. I thought I would throw the fly and get into crappie. There's a lot of crappie in this lake. A lot of these Central Mass lakes are filled with crappie. People run around the Berkshires looking for crappie all the time, and the best crappie fishing in the state is on the east side of Quabbin, maybe a 20-mile wide swath, right up to New Hampshire, New Hampshire, south to Rhode Island, Connecticut. Every lake has got crappie in it, lots of crappie. I don't know why. And why is it better than the Berks? Maybe it's altitude? Who knows?